my name is Allie, and this is my horrible, horrific, terrifying story of a hard time in my life. At the end of July, I was in California for the convention, also known as VidCon. I may or may not have lost all my VidCon footage, which is the reasonings behind no vlog. Sorry about my capability of not losing things. After VidCon, I was going to be staying in LA for a week with my uncle. It was great, amazing. Good times. And of course, being me, I wanted to go straight to the Japanese stores because that's where I belong. And sadly, I was too broke to buy anything, so I did a walk of shame out of that place with nothing in my hands. My aunt mentioned that there was a boba tea shop right next door, and of course I wasn't going to pass the opportunity because I live in Ohio. Fun things like that don't exist. And due to my severe memory loss after this trauma incident, I sadly do not remember what flavor I got. So just imagine that I got banana or something. I don't know. This whole street was just Kawaii Nerd Avenue, so of course I was in heaven at everything I glanced at. Except all the stores that would not let me in because I had a drink in my hand. I think we all know where this is going. I got declined by at least 4 stores because I had this drink. And I had a plan. This isn't exactly a plan, but I was going to say it. I would promise whoever told me I could not have my drink that I would not spill it. Foolproof. 10 out of 10 would work. Yeah, Allie, let's stop making promises you can't keep. So I was walking, then went to go sip my drink. It was jammed. I'll give it a minute. There was probably just boba balls stuck in the straw. I'll just let them float down. Yeah, well, half that interpretation was true. And as expected, the next store told me that I could not have my drink. So I say to him, look, this is like the 4th store that told me I could not have this drink. I really don't want to throw it away. I promise I will not spill it. All right, I'm trusting you, says the man. Horrible mistake, says Allie to the man. And there I am looking at the Adventure Time merch, and I go to take a sip out of my drink, but it's still jammed. So I think, all right, maybe I can just pull out the straw and then they'll float down. And that's when everything I loved about life got destroyed. All shit goes loose. All this tea starts flowing out, including the balls that were jammed in the straw. I was traumatized. And you're probably thinking, oh, it just went on the floor, easy to clean up. I wish it just went on the floor. All over the shirts. Some of it even got on plushies. Some of them got on shoes. I was just, my life was crashing down on me. I am pacing back and forth in this very small store, not having no clue what to do with myself. Any normal person would just walk up to the worker, explain what happened, and accept the consequences. But I was in the store thinking, what was the right thing to do? The guy on my right was telling me to tell the man what I did. But the guy on my left was telling me, fuck it, you can't handle this, leave. I start whisper screaming to my sister to get over to where I am. And then I show her, and she stands just as paralyzed as I did. And she was probably face palming in her imagination while I was doing it in IRL. So I go up to distract the man while I can. That rhymes. Okay. So there was no price tag on this Totoro onesie that I saw, so I went to go ask him how much it was. He probably thought that I was shoplifting, looking at how mortified I was. Thanks. Wait a minute. Why is it wet? It's probably just the condensation from my drink. He was not having it, but somehow he let it slide, which was a horrible decision. After he told me how much it was, I quickly put it back, ran to my aunt, uncle, and sister, and we sprinted out there, and then I had to explain what happened, and it was just traumatizing. Oh my god. Our car was pretty far away, so I had the non-stop feeling that he was going to come up behind me and tackle me, but he didn't, and it was, oh my god. But it all worked out in the end. Not really. When I got back, I was pacing around my room thinking about every worst case scenario that could have happened, and that still could happen. Oh, Phyllis would be so disappointed in me. So that was the amazing story that shows you really how awkward I am and how I'm a complete waste of space and I destroy everything I touch. I mean, I can't help but feel guilty as well. Imagine his face when he saw all over those shirts. Literally destroyed. Hope you enjoyed. So I got glasses. Wow, da da da. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I now have a second channel that I will actually be posting on. As you can tell, my past channels in the past. As you can tell, my past channels that I've told you I was going to be posting on, but I never did. And the only reason I made this second channel is because I have school starting soon, and I really do want to start getting good grades and things, which is sometimes difficult when you're also creating a YouTube channel. So in case there's ever a time that I wasn't able to post on my main channel, I can post on my second channel, and I can just post random crap, and it's a way for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit more. Well, tell me what you guys think about this story, and if there's ever been a situation that you kind of spin in that's similar to this, or just tell me anything you guys have ever done in a store that you're too embarrassed to tell someone about. You can follow all my social media in the description below, including my Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Oh, and my Snapchat. That too. I think that's my cutest skidoo. Alright, I'm gonna go. See you later. I will see all of you awesome people next Sunday.